Hey, welcome back to Campbell's Catastrophes. As always, I'm Campbell, and I'm going to be talking about some stuff. Let's see how this goes. So, the random topic I've decided on for this podcast is just keeping up with everything going on, because life can get pretty stressful, and, everybody wants so much. From you, from other people, from themselves. It can be so difficult to keep up with what everybody expects from you and what you expect from yourself. So I'm going to be talking about, what I do to keep up with it, what other people do, what I think is a good idea, but I don't do. And we're just going to see what happens. So one of the most important things to do is take a break from everything going on. That could just be just taking a day for yourself, or just taking an afternoon for yourself. Doing anything just by yourself, or with one of your favorite people, or someone that you can just relax with. Just doing something by yourself or with them. Some simple, calming thing that you like. Could be watching a movie, or I don't know, I really just do that to de-stress now. But watching a movie, reading a book, drawing, anything like that. Just do something that makes you happy, and just do it for yourself, for your own enjoyment. Don't do it because you have to or someone else wants you to. Just do it for yourself. Or just sleep all day. I mean, all our bodies need sleep, so why are we depriving ourselves from it? Sleep is great. 10 out of 10 recommend. Although I'm fighting it off right now. Sleep, great thing. Definitely something I recommend for keeping up with everything. But, we can't just reserve an entire week for ourselves. We have to get some stuff done sometimes. And something that helps getting that stuff done is just making a list of everything you need to do. Now, some people like to prioritize their lists by when you have to have things done or the importance of them. So you could have a 5-minute assignment that's due, sometime soon, or a really, really big project to do in a week. While, some people would put the small 5-minute 5-minute assignment first because it's due sooner. And some people might put the big project first because it's more important. Really, it's just whatever works for you. You have to find what works for you. Everybody is different. So, I can't really help you out too much unless, I actually know who you are. But you just gotta do that. Just write your stuff down. It helps you stay more organized and forget what you have to do a little less. Now, with the not forgetting what you have to do, another good strategy that I personally like to use is having somebody to keep me accountable for it. Like, if I'm doing my homework in my room, I will not do a single thing, ever. But if I'm doing my homework out in the kitchen with my mom there to, make sure I'm working, then I'll actually work. Because, I'll have someone just to keep me on track and be like, hey, stop doing that. Get back to work. And although it's frustrating because I do not want to work, I need to. So you gotta have someone to keep you on track. Or, it's like having a friend to remind you that something's due. Or you have to actually, do it. Like I had someone remind me about this podcast. And hey, look, now I'm doing it. Keeping up with stuff. Another good strategy is writing out your goals along with the stuff you actually have to do. Write down goals for the stuff that you want to do. and the stuff that you will need to be doing sooner, just goals to help you achieve those, some short-term goals, some intermediate goals, and some long-term goals. Because then when, those intermediate goals start getting into the short-term goals range, you won't just be as shocked or surprised, and you'll be a little more prepared for it. So it really helps to be proactive when it comes to that kind of stuff, and make sure you're doing as much as you can for those goals as possible when you have time. It could also help to keep your friends informed of these goals. Once again, just so you have someone to, make sure you're still doing this and just to hold you accountable for it. But you know what? I'm a high schooler, so I really don't have much life experience. It's kind of proof that I'm running out of stuff to talk about on these things. But, yeah, those are my strategies. Or, ones I've heard of and such. And I still have a lot of time left on this podcast. Yeah, this is a lot of talking. I have 4 minutes left. Oh, not stoked about this. Let's see. Yeah. Set goals. Achieve goals. Update your goals from time to time. Get them specific. Write down what you have to do, what you want to do. Take time for yourself. Yeah. Based on my whopping 15 years of experience, so this is so sad. My 15 years of experience of being alive, those seem to be decent strategies. Relax when you can, work when you can. It varies from person to person. I feel like I'm just going to have to keep repeating myself for a few more minutes. So, sit tight. And get something else to entertain yourself with, because it's just going to be a lot of this. When you're writing down your goals, make sure to get very specific, set time ranges for when you want to work on things. So when your short-term goals is, just something as simple as cleaning your room, say clean your room in 30 minutes. Then you just set aside 30 minutes to clean your room. Or write down a specific time you want to start, clean my room this morning, or clean my room this afternoon. And for, a set amount of time. Anything that helps get your goals just real specific, even better. Add that onto it. Really helps you get some stuff done, helps you stay on track. A lot of good things come from setting goals. A lot of really successful people, they wake up and they write down 5 things that they want to achieve that day. I did not do any digging into the daily routines of any successful people. All my knowledge of this stuff is coming from Coach Dent. Way to go, Dennis Dent. You're giving me stuff to talk about for a podcast. Whoop-de-doo. I think my brother just yelled really loud because of a video game on Roblox. Another thing to keep up with life, don't have kids. Especially boys. I don't care what anybody says about this, but they're far more dramatic than girls. At least they are in my experience. Super dramatic. And they turn into giant man babies all the time. And they're generally just jerks. Honestly. And how many times they're oh, are you on your period? Whenever you show any anger. It's so stupid. I'm allowed to be angry when I'm not flooded with hormones. Did you know that? So yeah, I don't recommend that. It's not good. Like, seriously, I have a younger brother, so he isn't entirely my responsibility, but dear Lord, he is so annoying, and he makes it very hard to do absolutely anything that I've talked about on this. Setting aside time for myself? Nope. Relaxing? Nope. Getting work done? Nope. Yeah, he's kind of awful. So, get rid of distractions like younger brothers. I mean, ship him off to Timbuktu if you have to. I'm pretty sure it's illegal to sell them, but nobody says you can't give them away for free. So I say we all do that. Well, until next time. Later.